So, Madan, how is the things going on? Everything is going well for you?
Yes, sir. Everything is okay, sir.
All good?
Yes. सर
Great,
एक,
great.
एक बात बोलना चाहता था।
आपकी आवाज बहुत स्लो आ रही है। कैन यू जस्ट स्पीक, माइक एडजस्ट करो थोड़ा बढ़िया से अपने। आपको बोलो, पूछो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
जी जी। हेलो, अभी आई सर आवाज?
यस, यस, यस,
सर
यस।
आप लोगों के आशीर्वाद से मेरे को जॉब आया है सर। मैं अभी नॉक टीम के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ।
अच्छा,
Congratulations, bro.
थैंक यू सो मच। सुजलोन की सुजलोन का प्रोजेक्ट है और उनकी
सुजलॉन
नॉक।
की, सुजलॉन एनर्जी।
हाँ जी हाँ जी, सुजलोन एनर्जी जिनके ये फैन घूमते हैं ना वो वाला सर।
शेयर तो सुजलॉन के यार ऐसे रॉकेट की तरफ भाग रहे हैं।
हाँ सर, मैंने भी
बिल्कुल।
इसका लिया है सर इसका।
शेयर ले रखे हो?
हाँ सर, लिया है, भाग रहा है।
यानी हमारे क्लास में स्टूडेंट के साथ ट्रेडर और ये इन्वेस्टर भी है।
तो कब
कुछ
ज्वाइनिंग है
लोग गाइड
मदन?
करो यार, कुछ शेयर वेयर लेना है, कुछ डाउन होता है तो बोलना भाई, हम लोग ले लेंगे शेयर कुछ।
अब सर अभी जस्ट किया ज्वाइन सर। मैं अभी आज अभी मैं ऑन द ड्यूटी हूँ सर।
Okay, okay, good, good. So, thanks, Madan. Congratulations once again. Keep growing and keep shining your नहीं जो भी
सर ये
आप कर
सब
रहे
आपकी
हो।
बदौलत है सर। मैं तो जब आया था तो मुझे ऐसे लग रहा था कि मैं शायद बैक ऑफिस में ही काम कर पाऊंगा, और बैक ऑफिस में भी धीरे धीरे अभी स्टार्टअप हुआ। खैर सैलरी कम है बट स्टार्टअप मिल गया सर मेरे को। थैंक यू सो मच दिल से सर, आपका और अभिषेक सर का और गुनी टीम का सर। थैंक यू सो मच।
Good. Thank you, Madan. All right. So, Arvind sir, you can start now. All right. Let me make you the host, sir. Arvind
Yeah,
sir, आप mute हैं.
give me minutes. I'm just setting something. You can make me host, no
Okay,
problem.
okay. Yeah, you are the host, sir. Now you can start. I can see Raj. If I'm not wrong, Raj, you from US or CCNA student or someone else? If I'm not S Raj, who is S Raj?
Hello.
Hello, hi Raj, how are you?
Yeah, me fine.
Okay, good, good. Okay, okay, you are different one. I was thinking one of my student. So Raj, where are you working right now?
New Delhi.
Okay, okay, good. And what you are a network engineer or something else?
Network engineer.
Okay, good, good. कितना experience हो गया, Raj? How much?
6 year. As a network engineer, 4 years.
6 years.
Okay, so thanks everyone. So I think we can start now,
Yeah.
right, Vishal?
So just give me a quick. Let me. Hi
Yeah.
Vijay, welcome to the session. Vijay, where are you working, Vijay?
Hello,
Hello Vijay, how are you?
I'm good. I'm you.
Good, good, good. Thank you. Where are you working, Vijay?
मैं HCL Technical.
SCL.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Good, good. And how much experience do you have, Vijay?
So I have total around 7+ years.
7+. Okay. So you're managing the network infrastructure or security both?
Security.
Okay, security. Good, good, Vijay. Thanks. And Sajan, you, Sajan? Hello, Sajan. Good morning. I believe he's me. Suraj, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Yeah. Where are you working, Suraj?
Currently I'm joined as in Tech Mahindra.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
How much experience you have, Suraj?
In total, I have 6 years of experience.
6 years. So you taking care of the network or security or both?
I'm taking care of both network and security. Actually, I am working here as an design and implementation of engineer, as an associate solution architect.
Okay, 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 okay. Very nice. Okay. Raj, please mute. Raj, please mute.
Hello.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, Arvind sir, you can start. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll have another round of discussion. Okay. So you can start the session. I'll
Okay,
be
so
drop. Okay. You can continue the session. In case of any issue, just drop in message. Okay. I'm dropping it.
no problem, no problem. So
Thank
I
I
think like Yeah, introduction we already done, like, so hope like everyone is the good, right? So we can start. Let me share my screen. Just let me know once you're able to see my screen. It's visible? Hello?
Yes, visual.
Okay. So let's start. Okay, so welcome to the F5. Okay. So first of all, like, we will know what, like, something about the F5. Okay. Like, so starting with, like, about F5. So F5 is a network company. Okay. It's based on the US. Okay. And company provides, like, the products and services, okay, and help customer to secure, create, and operate the applications. Okay, F5 basically founded in the 1996. Okay, and its headquarter in the Seattle, right, Washington. So these offices and all, and F5, like, originally, like, offered the first product, like, it's a application delivery controller, which is ADC. Okay, but it's expanded, like, into the application layer automation and others. So now, like, F5 have, like, the lots of products, and F5 is the basically company. Okay, F5 is the company name, and here we have, like, big IP product, and under the big IP, like, we have the different modules. So for example, like, uh, we have LTM, we have GTM, we have ASM, we have APM, right? So we have the different module. And on this course, basically, we will learn the LTM. Okay. So LTM, what is LTM? So LTM is basically, like, local traffic manager, right? So we will, like, learn about the everything. We will learn about the LTM only. Okay. Means this module only, right? Uh, Let me erase this one. Okay. So F5, like, launched its first product in the 1996. Sorry, 1997. Okay. And it's called, like, the load balancer big IP. Okay, big IP serve basically purpose of the load balancing, like, reallocating the server traffic away from the overloaded server. So, like, basically, like, what happened earlier, like, we have, like, the client here, client connected further, like, with the F5 and sorry, earlier it was not there. So what is happening? Is the client is connected to, like, like switch, and we have the servers, right? For example, this is the server. So we can say server one. Right? So whenever, like, the loads of, like, clients are coming into the picture, like day-to-day clients are so like, increasing. So what is happening, like, that this server have the capacity, like, 50, or we can say 500 connection. Okay, what, like, it's, like, reached 500 or 500 something, like, server giving the low performance, or we can say slow performance. It's not getting the response, like, properly to the client, right? That's the reason, like, F5 launch, or like we have the other product also nowadays in the, like, load balancer, but F5 launch, like, their product, it's called big IP, and big IP under the LTM for the local traffic management. Okay, manager. So what, in this case, what we are doing, somehow, like, for example, here we have the F5, and F5 is connected to the we switch, and we have the servers. Like in the companies, like we have the same type of setup. Okay, maybe before, like in F5 we have the firewall somewhere, or core switches. Okay, this is the access switch, right? So this type of things we have. Give me a second. Okay? Give me a second.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, someone asking the question.
Yeah, Abhijit, I'm so sorry. I just joined this class, so I just want to know, क्या भी आप क्या समझा रहे हो? तो एक छोटा सा ब्रीफ मिल सकता है तो हमको ताकि मैं रिकॉर्ड कर सके.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
मैंने बस अभी भी क्लास ज्वाइन की है, तो मुझे नहीं पता कि अभी आप क्या सिनेरियो है. एक छोटा सा ब्रीफ मिल सकता है मुझे कि आप क्या
So
बताना
just we started, like we just started, and we just covered this one,
Introduce.
okay. So what we covered, we just know what about the
Got
F5,
it.
okay,
Got it.
and
Got
we
it.
just here on the second slide. So we are just
Sure.
discussing how F5 is to come into the picture and how it's working. So that's it, okay.
Got it. Got it. Got
You
it.
have not missed
Yeah, I
anything,
think.
okay. Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Definitely. Sure.
So today we will configure the F5 from scratch, right? So we will let me open the notepad. Okay, so what we will do today, we will do the first of all, we will do the F5, means we can say we will configure from scratch, right? Like management.
Wow.
And in the management, we will know, guys, can you please mute if you're not talking, so we will configure the management, the GUI, CLI, right? And we will see it practically, because we all are technical here, professional here, so we know whatever we are do technically, or we can say hands-on, we only remember this thing, right? The bookish knowledge we always forgot. So at the end we are human, and if we forgot what we learn in the books and all, right? So we will do the GUI management configure from GUI, CLI, we will do the provisioning, okay, and we will provide we can say hardening, right? So if you are installing any new switch, we are doing the hardening, right? So in the hardening, we will give the name, IP, time zone, SNMP, DNS, and DNS, and lots of things we will cover in the management. So, and also we will F5 giving the free license for for learning purpose, okay. So you guys can do the lab, right? So what we will do, today we will uh, create our account on the F5 website, and we will register for the trial license, right? So that it will be helpful to us in the live environment, or we can say lab environment, right? And lots of things let me go to, so we can start from, okay, let me log in into the lab now. Till the time anyone have any question, you can ask, no problem.
मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछना था।
यस।
अभी जैसे जानना था कि F5 में F5 लोड बैलेंसर एंड F5 बिग आईपी LTM ये कुछ अलग है कि या फिर एक ही डिवाइस का नाम है? जैसे कि तो मुझे थोड़ा सा बारे में कुछ जानना था।
सो F5 LTM, GTM, ASM, APM, right? These are the module, right?
ओके।
And big IP is the like the product of the F5 and F5 is the company.
सो ये जो क्लास चलेगी बिग आईपी की चलेगी कि कोई दूसरी चलेगी?
बिग आईपी का क्या है, हम बिग आईपी का मॉड्यूल पढ़ेंगे LTM।
ठीक है।
LTM है लोकल ट्रैफिक मैनेजमेंट
ठीक
मैनेजर
है। ठीक है।
बेसिकली। और उसके बाद होता है GTM। सो GTM लाइक ग्लोबल ट्रैफिक मैनेजर, बट वी
ठीक
विल
है।
कवर ओनली द LTM here.
यू आर गोइंग टू कवर LTM एंड बिग आईपी, एम आई राइट?
Yeah, big IP is the like the product.
ओके।
Yeah. So under the big IP, we have like LTM, GTM, ASM, APM, but we will cover only the LTM.
LTM, F5 LTM बिग आईपी, दिस इज
Right.
आवर कोर्स कंटेंट। ओके, गॉट
Yeah.
इट, गॉट इट। तो ये जो लोड बैलेंसर होता है और बिग आईपी ये दोनों एक ही चीज है कि अलग अलग है?
Load balancer or big IP. Big IP. No, listen.
हम्म।
So F5 is the company. Okay.
गॉट इट, गॉट इट।
Under the F5, they have the big IP product, right?
गॉट इट।
On big IP, we have LTM,
ओके।
GTM, ASM, APM, right? So this is like this is the company, this is the product, and this is the module, right?
तो
So like
हाउ
like
को
we
माइनो
have the
हाउ
uh-huh.
को माइनो कि मेरी कंपनी में बिग आईपी का कौन सा LTM चल रहा है कि GTM चल रहा है, ASM चल रहा है? वन मोर थिंग, अगर LTM चल रहा है तो उसमें कौन सा लाइसेंस वी आर यूजिंग, और उस लाइसेंस में हम किस किस टाइप की सर्विस वी आर अवेलिंग फ्रॉम द F5, तो मैं कैसे
No
जान
problem.
सकता हूँ?
No problem. We will cover.
ओके।
Yeah, we will cover right now. Just log. I need to log in this one. Okay, so why it's not logging. Hold on. There's some issue, I guess. Let me ask. Let me see if I can log into the local lab. Hold on. Okay, till the time, like, if anyone have any other question, you can ask. So I got your question, like, I will show you.
अच्छा, हम इसमें ये भी कवर करेंगे ना कि कोई सर्टिफिकेट वगैरह इंस्टॉल करना,
Right.
यूआरएल रीडायरेक्ट करना या न्यू यूआरएल
Yes.
वर्चुअल सर्वर ऐड करना?
Right. SSL configuration we will discuss, like, it may be the pass through, it may be the SSL bridging, it may be the SSL offloading.
ओके। ओके,
We will cover.
गुड गुड। सो कितने ड्यूरेशन क्या रहेगी इस कोर्स की?
30 and 30 plus hour.
सॉरी?
32, like, 30 plus, like, 30 hours. Yeah.
30 आवर्स एंड
Yeah.
सैटरडे संडे आप कह रहे हो कि क्लास रहेगी?
Right.
टाइमिंग यही रहेगी?
Yeah, timing, like, you can, like, talk to the counselor, but timing, I think 9:30 to 12.
9:30 to 12.
Yeah. Or we, like, we can consider, like, it will be like, 1.5 hour or like, 2 hours.
Because
But we will take, like, the break, like, short break, so that, because we
नहीं,
can't, yeah, 2 hours continuous is not good.
मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा इशू रहेगा कि आई एम नॉट वर्किंग एमएनसी लाइक मंडे टू फ्राइडे, सो
Oh,
सैटरडे आई हैव टू बी इन ऑफिस, सो 9:30 to 12 I cannot be continue this classes, so it would be
so you
fine for
can
me.
go with recording, na? No problem.
जैसा कि
If
आपको
like,
पता है कि रिकॉर्डिंग से एक ऐसा होता है कि
mm,
कोई नहीं सीखता,
I
रिकॉर्डिंग
agree.
से सीखना होता है कि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टफ अवेलेबल इन ऑन यूट्यूब ना।
Right, I agree.
तो आई वुड
But
सजेस्ट कि
yeah,
1.5 से 2 घंटा कर लेते हैं क्लास, तो क्या रहेगा ना
no. So
कि
I think you need to talk to the, like, the counselor only. So we have Abhishek.
ओके,
So you can talk to Abhishek, like, he can help you on this part.
श्योर, डेफिनेटली।
Yeah.
Hello, I also have the same doubt because I have taken the two courses, so they have
Mhm.
scheduled in full day, so it's no won't work for me also.
I agree, but, like, for timing, like, prospective, like, these are the management things, so I can't help on this one. But yeah,
No,
definitely,
I
like,
asked.
I can help you, like,
Yeah,
on technical stuff, like, whatever technical stuff I will, like, cover. But if you talked about, like, these things, so I can say only sorry,
mm.
right?
No,
So
see, I know, but these your means representatives which you have, they are
mhm.
not means even added us in any group or also so that we can say anything. But we have only have the point of contact with that persons only.
So no problem, like, I will ask to, like,
कल
to
वाले
create, yeah, to create one group,
कल वाले
so that, like, if anyone have any question or something, we can talk,
कल
right?
वाले
Right?
Okay.
आ रहे हैं आज
Okay. So for example, let me open this lab. Okay.
आज मैं फरीदाबाद तक आए हैं पहले
Hey guys, can you please mute?
पहले फरीदाबाद तो पहुंचे
Off.
आप म्यूट कर दो सबको।
Yeah. Okay, I think he muted itself. So, like, this type of, like, topology, we will, like, work on this type, like, we have the client. Okay, client is connected to with one switch, right? We have, like, the same topology in our company, and we have the firewall is connected to the further switches, right? And we have the servers, and somewhere we have, like, configured the our F5. So I think this topology, like, will be help to all of you. Okay, so till the time, like, this is coming up. So you guys know, like, where we can configure our means create our username and password. Or so you guys need to log in into the, like, account f5.com. Okay, and here you need to register yourself. Okay, for the trial license. So for example, let me log in with my credentials. So here, like, the sign up option. Okay, so here you need to provide, like, these details: your first name, right, last name, email ID, country, and passport. And this is the criteria for passport, like, so once you sign up with the credential, okay, you will get one email, and you will confirm, and after that your account will be activated, right? So once your account will be activated, let me log into this one so that I can show you. It's taking time. Come on. Okay, I got it. So it's 191,727. And F5 is nowadays in the huge demand. Every company they are setting load balancer, and F5 is the very stable device. So they are going with the F5 only. And F5 have the lots of features like iRule, okay, and all. So once you log in into once you sign up your account, you log in into this one, you can go here and under the resources, and here we have some licensing. Or if you go here on the login page, we have the option trial. We can raise the trial license request, right? So you guys can set up these account. Okay, if anyone have any question, you can ask means if you are facing any issue during the account creation or something. Okay, so let me see if we are able to log into this one now. Let me see if also. Just sharing my screen. 1 second. Okay, I think we are good now. It's saying error. Okay, I think we will cover lab part tomorrow. We have still we are facing some issues, so no problem. So we can go with the the theory today. Okay. So those are new what we will cover. Let me explain you all of you. Okay, so we will cover we will cover the introduction of the big IP, right? And TMOS. So TMOS is basically the operating system, okay, which is used in F5, right? So it's a we have the in Cisco we have the iOS, in Juniper we have Junos, and in other devices we are using different type of OS. Okay, so in the F5 we basically use the F5 is using basically the TMOS. Okay, and we will discuss about the all initial setup and components. So initial setup configuration of the F5, if we are building the F5 from scratch. Okay, so we will discuss everything as we discussed, management configuration, right? And SNMP, DNS, and other configuration. So we will cover everything. Okay, the third we will cover load balancing. So we have different type of load balancing, round robin. Okay, means we can say static and dynamic, and under the static and dynamic we have different type of load balancing. So we will cover the load balancing type of load balancing, where we can use the which type of load balancing, right? Also we will cover the monitor part. So monitor types of monitor, and why we required, where we can use these monitors. So in the monitoring part whenever we will create pool members. Okay, maybe right now you will not able to understand, but yeah, definitely you will able to understand after once we will cover this pool members and virtuals in the deep dive. So you will know what I'm talking right now. So pool every pool we are assigning the monitor, so that we can know the status of the pool members. So for example, we have like the pool members like for example 192.168.10.10, and here we are using the 443, or we can say HTTPS. The other pool member 192.168.10.20 and 443. Guys, font is enough, or you are able to see screen? Means if there is any issue, like if you're not able to see your font, it's like too small, so you can like
Font are enough, but writing is not, as you can see.
Okay, so let me. So this one is enough.
The previous one was enough, but we are unable to understand like what you typed 102 or 192.
Okay, it's a.
Okay, got it.
It's
Got
my
it.
writing fault, I think. 10.10. Okay, and this
Previous font
service.
was good, no issue.
Okay, okay. So now it's a 192, 168, 10.20, 443, right? So this is basically like pool members, right? So for example, we have like round robin scenario, right? So in round robin, like basically what we are doing. So and it's enough. Okay, so in round robin, like basically what we are doing, for example, we have like this client, right? And this client is connected to F5. Okay, maybe like lots of devices in between, and F5 further connected to the server 1, which is basically 192.168.10.10, right? The other server we have server 2, which is basically 192.168.10.20, right? Here we are also using the 443, and here we also using the 443, right? So, and like to monitor the like that the services are running or not. So what we are doing under the pool members or under the pool, we are enabling the monitor, enabling monitor, right?
Under the local traffic.
Under the
Under the local traffic, there is a
right.
monitor.
So monitor like so monitor like for 443 definitely we will use HTTPS, right? Because 443 is running on the HTTPS.
Yeah.
So what like this monitor will do, for example, like this is the client 1, this is the client 2. Okay, so in the round robin, what is happening, like one connect like request going to this server, and the other like request goes to this server. Okay, request 1 here, request 2 here, right? So for example,
मेरा
this
क्वेश्चन है, आई एम सो सॉरी, ये जो दो सर्वर है ये अलग-अलग वेबसाइट के सर्वर है कि सेम साइट के सर्वर
same
है? ओके
yeah.
ओके,
So
सेम
for
साइट के
example,
सर्वर
like we have the
है।
queenet.com, right?
ओके ओके
Okay, so what is happening, like if I am accessing like
वो हो जाएगी, मतलब तो बोलेगा यार कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
guys,
हाँ, तो ठीक है।
let me mute. Okay, so I don't know who is talking. So like if for example, like you and me accessing, okay, so my request goes to like 192.160.10.10 this server, right? And once you are accessing, your request come to this server, right? For example, so in round robin, like one request goes to here, second go to here, the third is the fourth, fifth, sixth, right? On this way. So for example, like someone like stopped the HTTP service on this server. So what a pool like F5 will show like that okay, this pool is down. So with the help of like health monitor, whatever the traffic coming from front end to the F5, it will not send it to this down servers. Okay, it will send to only the whatever server is running. Okay, so that's the reason we are using the monitor. Otherwise, what will be happen? For example, this client will be send the request to this one, or we can say server one. Once and blindly it will send. Okay, and after that it will see that okay, the server is down. So maybe the client will be see the that website is not available, page not found, right? Or if it's working too slow or something, so it will face some intermediate issue, right? So to avoiding these type of issue, we are using the monitors. We will cover it in the deep dive in our the in this chapter, or we can say in this module. So no worry. Okay, and we will also cover the profile. Okay, we have different profile SSL profile, right? In an SSL client server profile. Okay, TCP protocol and different. Okay, and we will also discuss their usage. Net and SNet. Every interviewer will ask if you're giving the interview in the okay, and if they have the requirement in the F5. Okay, F5 means LTM, it may be the LTM, GTM, or anything. Okay, SNet will be comes to picture. Okay, so they will ask what is the net, and what is the SNet, right? Where we need to use SNet, and if we are using SNet, so where we need to use the auto map, and where we need to use the SNet pool, right? So we will cover this one also. And you heard about, I think, also iRule, right? So iRule is basically the language. Okay, so iRule is basically the language which is based on the TCL. It's a tool command, touchpad, and language, right? So in the iRule, basically you can write. Okay, you want to basically we can say if you want to play with the traffic, okay, you can write your own iRule. Okay, and you can pass the traffic, or you can filter the traffic with the help of iRule. So whatever means, this is the very good feature in the iRule. For example, we have some standard features in the okay LTM. So we can use only them. But if we talked about iRule, okay, in iRule we can write everything, but it should be valid. For example, if I talked about the normal virtual, okay, normal virtual server. So in the normal virtual server, we can only use the one pool. Okay, so pool is nothing but the combination of the pool members, and we can only use the one pool. But if you use the iRule, okay, and you have different pool, pool one and pool two. Okay, and you want to define that if traffic come from this subnet 10.10.10.x, so it can go to the pool one, and the other traffic come to the F5, it can move to the pool two, right? So with the help of iRule, we can do this. Also you are asking the redirection, right? I forgot the name, I don't know, but yeah, someone is asking the redirection. Okay, so in the iRule we can also set up the redirection. right? For example, we got the HTTP traffic, okay, and we set up the the secure. If you are setting any website on for the public public facing, so what we are doing, we are always using the HTTPS for security purpose. But how many you are accessing the google.com or something every time you are using that URL HTTPS colon google.com. No, right? Everyone is putting the google.com in the browser. Okay. So what F5 can do, if it will see okay, I'm it will see the request is coming from HTTP. It will be redirect to the HTTPS, and your request will be passed through the HTTPS only. Okay. So your connection will be secure.
सर iRule में ये कोडिंग वोडिंग होती है तो ये आप बताओगे कि कुछ सीखना पड़ता है?
So it's basically I will discuss means how we can write. So there is some format to create the iRules means what is the condition. Okay. So we will discuss condition, operations and all. So we will discuss, and definitely we will create some iRules.
Sure.
Okay. We will cover means if this type of traffic comes, so it's come to the pool one. If we have the other traffic, we will it go to the other pool. Okay. So we will cover this one also. Next, HA. So nowadays everyone worry about the 24 into 7 services, so that they are using the redundant devices. Okay. So in redundancy, what we will do, we should have two F5, F5.1 and F5.2, right? These both will be connected to the switch, and here maybe the client, right? Client 1, client 2. These connected to this one. Okay. And here we have the servers, right? Server 1, server 2. Okay. So for example, right now this is the active device, right? And this is the our standby box, right? So always traffic go to the active device only, right? Whatever traffic comes, it will be go to the active device, and active device will be forward to the F5, and F5 forward to the backend pool member. Once if any issue on the active device and it will go down, so your standby will become as a active, and it will pass your old traffic, right? So we will discuss we will configure the devices in the HA. We will configure the both F5. We will set up HA, right? We will understand how F5 communicating with each other, so that if for example this active device goes down, so how this device know that okay, the primary goes down, or we can say activity goes down, so I need to take the charge, or we can say I need to act as a active and I need to pass each traffic. So we will discuss this one. And troubleshooting, in the troubleshooting, we have lots of things. So I will cover the whatever issue I faced or I am facing nowadays, right? And I will also take your your question. For example, you are facing any issue in your environment, okay, and you are not able to resolve. Okay, so we will discuss here, and so that you can fix it. So troubleshooting is the the very big topic. Okay, we will discuss each and everything. This is the IFs. So IFs is basically it will help to reduce your configuration. Okay, so in the apps, like we have like templates. So with, for example, like if you got any request from requester, okay, that you need to create one BIP. Okay, this is the new BIP. So what you need to do, you need to like create the pool members. Okay, you need to create the virtual. You need to create profile if there is any SSL profile, right? And lots of stuff. And it will take like for example 8 hours to deploy one BIP, right? With the help of like template, you can reduce this 8 hours into like 30 minutes, because this is the predefined template. So here you need to just put like your BIP IP, your pool members details, and like only some information, so that, and you need to follow the next yes and follow the step, and you can like quickly build your BIP. So we will discuss like more about that administrator part, like how we can manage our device. Okay, so we will discuss in this command like line. Okay, so we have like two way to work on the F5. One is the like GUI, and the second is the CLI. Okay, so we will like know like how we can see like the, for example, if we need to see the license. Okay, so we have two way, like first of all, like we can go to the F5 and we can see the license. Okay, this is the license and this is the license key, right? And other way, like we have CLI. So here, like you can run the command like so sys license, like you can see the license. If you need to see the version, so sys version. And sometimes like maybe, for example, like for example, maybe like you got the request, like, or you got the like some vulnerability in your environment, right? And F5 suggested to upgrade your F5 from current version to next version, like or we can say suitable version. Okay, so what you will do, you need to upgrade the F5. So like you need to take backup, right? F5 backup. But if like someone asks that, okay, how much bips are configured on the F5s, can you give me the details? So we need to provide like this type of details to the like to application owner. Okay, that okay, these are your application, for example A B C D, means hosted on our F5, right? And these are the application, and also we can like pool members details and service also. So we can like take these all with the help of the CLI. Okay, I will share like and we will like do the practical also for that. So we will cover the upgrade as well. Okay, and like from current version, and what we need to do, where we need to download the images. Okay, and what type of like precaution we need to do before my before upgrade, right? And which device we need to perform like upgrade first, right? And if like we have the devices like active and standby, for example we upgrade the standby, like what would be the next step? Okay, so we will discuss like and we will do also the upgrade in our environment, our lab. Okay, and for example the next question, or we can say next, we will cover, for example you have the physical F5s, right? And somehow like these are going to the end of support. Okay, and your company or your management or your team is not able to interested to buy the hardware, they are interested in the virtual. Okay, so we will cover the migration also from physical to virtual. Okay, so this we will also cover. Anyone have any question till now?
Yes, yes. मुझे भी just last वाले point पे question है. आपने बोला कि we are using the physical and my management and the physical is end of device, so end of
Right.
support, and my manager don't want to be renewed and want to be migrate with the physical to the virtual.
Virtual.
So
Yes.
which one is the better than physically or virtual, and why?
Yeah, that's a good question. So this is the virtual. Okay. So so there is the merits or demerits for everything. So physical have the high throughput. This course. So physical boxes giving you the high throughput always. This is the physical. Sorry for my writing, we all are using the computers nowadays, so
yes.
okay, so this is the physical, then this is the virtual. So physical have the what we can say high throughput, right? But on the virtual we have not high throughput, but yeah, we can manage our, but simply we say we have the less throughput on the
इसको अगर
virtual.
डिफाइन करना हो हाई थ्रूपुट को हम कैसे डिफाइन कर सकते हैं
Right.
what
So we can say and we will see data sheet also. Okay. So and the next thing for physical you need to the rack space, you need the
yes.
extra power,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to do rack stack and all things. But in the virtual if you have already hypervisor, right, or if you have your F5 on the AWS or maybe the Azure, right? So there's but here we will see the less throughput. Okay, but it's saving your power consumption, right, and rack space as well. But we will cover we will see the data sheet. Okay, but nowadays if you see everyone is going to the virtual also, right? They are going to the cloud only, but
Because of
still
cost cutting
physical devices are in the demand. We can't say
because of
in that physical devices are not in demand, right?
okay, so we
Yeah.
are going to VS virtual because of only cost cutting ना कि पैसा बचेगा और
Cost
स्पेस
cutting,
बचेगा
yes, बिल्कुल. Cost cutting and like management thing every, because what happened in the physical, okay, they have end of support, right? That okay, this box will be for example, you got you purchased today one computer with the i5, right?
okay.
So after 2, 3 or 5 or 10 years it will be not in use, right?
Okay.
Or it will be it will be performed slowly.
Hmm.
Or the second way now, instead of buying the physical laptop or something, or you can say server, you buy a space on the cloud, right?
Okay.
So if you if you required okay, I need to upgrade my RAM from 40 to 84 GB, right? You can raise the request or you can easily upgrade the RAM, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the physical box there is some limitation,
Mm-hmm.
right? So at the end these devices have end of support. But on the virtual one we can, if we upgrade our license to the if license is not supported to for example our current license is supported to the version 17, okay, it will not support version 18 for example, right? So once the support the version 17 support will be expired, we can upgrade our current license to the 18th, right? So this is the management thing, okay, maybe right now you not understand, but this has happened, okay. Any other question? Anyone? Anurag, Bittu, Gajanan, who's joined with Lenovo. Guys always join with proper name so that we can ask. Pankaj, Preetam, Ritesh, Raj, Sachin, Suraj, Anurag. No one have any question?
इसमें दो टॉपिक्स मिसिंग है जो कि आपने डिस्कस नहीं किए, प्रिस्टिटेंट और कुकीज के बारे में.
Yes, we will discuss, boss.
But your agenda is missing now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we will discuss So yeah, so this is the good catch. So what's your name? Anurag or Pankaj?
Pankaj.
Yeah. So Pankaj, if you see uh, I think here we also missed the the chip, sorry, the upgrade and SSL also, right? Upgrade and migration also.
Right.
But definitely we will cover lots of things. Okay.
SSL offloading or yeah.
Yeah.
SSL.
So let me open the course content. Okay. So these are the course content. Okay. So you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So you see this is the content, for example. So this is we already discussed introduction of the big IP. We will discuss what is node, pool members, virtual server. We will configure node pool members virtual. Okay, type of deployment we will discuss for example, 1 arm, right? 2 arm. Okay, self IP and floating IP, most important. Always ask in interview. Okay, very important. And we have some port lockdown security feature while we are configuring the self IP and floating IP. Okay, what is load balancing? Okay, for example, if we talked about static, so we have round robin. Okay, and this this the ratio base. Okay, and the fastest connection. See, least connection. And monitors, right? And monitors we have the different type of monitors. Address check, right? Service check, content check. Okay, we will do the testing. We will understand the symbols also. Okay, so if we have different symbols, so what is the mean of that? So we'll discuss network map, in the network map, for example, you have the BIP, you have the pool, you have the pool members, right? So you can click on the network map and you can see in the one go. And see F5 proper instruction. So see persistent.
Yeah.
We will not miss anything. Okay, if maybe I have missed here something, if you guys let me know, I will cover, right? Source address persistence, cookies persistent. Your both topic are covered, Pankaj, right? It will be
Right.
covered. Don't worry. Net overview, SNet automap. Okay, SSL. It may be the offloading. It may be the the pass through. It may be the bridging. Priority group activation. For example, we have the 4 servers: server 1, server 2, right? Server 3, server 4. Okay, and these are the DR servers, right? Everyone know, I think, DR, right? And these are our the DC servers. So right now all traffic is going to the DC servers. but I want to configure like whenever like this server goes down, my traffic automatically move to the DR servers. I don't want to like do anything manually. So we will cover also this one. Okay. One connect logging also, like we can how we can see the logs, right? And the TCP dump, right, Pankaj? So this is a very important also. It will help you in the troubleshooting, right? And okay, so we will see like how we can like add like the Splunk or any other like logging servers into our F5, right? SNMP configuration function in the F5 like TCP dump here. Okay, it's coming. CLI access, iRule, high availability redundancy, troubleshooting, right?
Yeah.
And we can say 41 upgrade, 42 migrate, and much more here.
It's
So
covered only LTM or ASM?
LTM only. LTM only. We will cover only LTM on this. LTM is the different module and ASM is the different module, right?
Right, I know.
Yeah. So anyone other like want to ask the question, or we are good? Suraj?
No.
Okay.
Basically, I'm new to this load balancer.
Sorry, Anurag, your voice is breaking.
We will get the lab access, right, sir?
Yeah, yes, you will get the live access. So you can like talk to, definitely you will like get the access, and you can talk to like the counselor. Okay.
Counselors are not much responding well. I have paid almost. I mean, I was chasing them for many weeks, and they are not giving.
Hold on, let me ask like if he can join, but definitely like
No. Actually, I means I took the means I have paid everything, but I means when I was inquired about these things regarding the course, they are not giving proper response to us. Means so that's why I'm little bit facing issues with your counselor. I'm telling you, literally,
no.
I
Yeah,
took the
your
course and I
feedback,
paid.
like your feedback is very important to us. Okay. So let me ask if he can join. Hold on.
If anyone who's leading this counselor, just like if Abjit is leading, so please I have some few things, so need to talk with him. So counselor could not rectify all the things.
Or what we can do, like we can discuss like after the class of like
Yes, that will be the
offline.
better.
Yeah. So no worry. Okay. So this type of like these we will always cover. Okay, so no worry. If still like I'm missing something, like we can discuss. Okay, so this would be the content, like the introduction of the big IP, like and for example, what is the GTM, ASM, APM? Okay, and the objection. Okay, main objection of the F5, like fast, secured, available. So we will discuss about TMOS. Okay, initial setup, like for example, management configuration, license activation, module provisioning, VLAN configuration, interface identification, self IP and floating IP, right? So we will discuss. And NTP, we already discussed this. Okay, and we will also discuss like type of deployments. So like for example, 1 arm, 2 arm. So this we will discuss in the deep dive.
This class will be held on the 2 days on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, or only one day?
Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, so and like in one arm, this one, for example, this two arm. But yeah, deep dive we will learn. Okay, but we will take your question. Okay, let me ask if he can join. I'm just checking. Give me minutes. I'm checking the if I can access it. So it's opened. Let me share my screen. One, 137. Okay, so I just sharing my screen again. My screen is visible, guys?
Yes, visible.
Okay. So so someone asking regarding the license, right? Pankaj or I forgot the name. Anurag. Who was asking the the license part? Okay, I think
ये
let
लाइसेंस
me okay.
सिस्टम कैसा है प्लीज एक बार दोबारा सिस्टम में
Okay, so
लाइसेंस
this is
सिस्टम लाइसेंस
yeah. So if we go to the system, okay, under the system we have the license, and here because I am using the trial license, okay, in the lab, so it's a license date this and the expiry date this, okay, and on this it's showing active module. So what we can say here we have this these all features on our license right now, which we can use, right? Any question on license, or we are good? And also resource provisioning what we are discussing. Okay, so here we can go here and we can enable LTM also. See LTM and ASM, GTM, everything we can enabled from here. So these are the free. This is the free license for 30 days. So they are giving the limited features. But yeah, for our lab purpose, it's enough, fair and enough. So Devas is if you need the course content I think okay.
ये
So
लैपटॉप में
you
इंस्टॉल
got
हो सकता है सर?
which one?
F5 load balancer.
Yes, you can
लैपटॉप
install,
में
but we are giving the lab access.
ओके
Yeah, we are
वैसे
giving the
ये
lab
मेरा
access.
क्वेश्चन था, ये लाइसेंस के जो टाइप होते हैं कितने टाइप होते हैं?
Type means sorry, I am not understand.
जैसे कि बाई चांस मेरी एक छोटी सी कंपनी है, मुझे लाइसेंस लेना है, मेरी बहुत बड़ी कंपनी है, मुझे लाइसेंस लेना है, तो F5 ने कुछ ऐसा भी तो क्या होगा ना, ये भी छोटी कंपनी के लिए एक अलग लाइसेंस, बड़ी कंपनी के लिए लाइक प्रोडक्शन लाइसेंस टाइप, किसी का प्रोडक्शन होता होगा, किसी का कुछ और होता होगा, तो बस वही जानना था कि अगर टाइप है तो।
Right. So, okay. So, yeah, basically, yeah, that's a good question. So they are have the different type of license, but basically, license, we can say a number of limit, if someone say that, okay, I have the requirement that means I have the what we can say new company, okay, and we require whatever maybe 100 or 200 requests can come to the F5. So let me share so that I can brief you.
Hi, Arvind.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, sorry I joined late, so that's why I need
No
that
problem.
course content. Can you share that? It would be fine.
Yeah, means you can talk to counselor. Okay, I will ask to counselor. So let me see.
Or okay, after this session, just show me that details once. That would be fine.
So you want
Later,
to
I
see
will
the
reach out
course
to them.
content right now?
Yeah. It would be
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, so you can see, no problem. See, so these will be the content.
Okay.
Introduction, okay, pool member, okay. The complete introduction of the big IP LTM. Okay, what is the node, what is the pool member, what is the virtual server, how we can configure, okay, type of deployments, right? Creating the self IP and floating IP, VLAN, under the VLAN, how in the F5 we are doing, for example, in Cisco, we are using the trunk, okay. So in F5, what we need to use, port lockdown security features, okay. What is the load balancing, type of load balancing, static or dynamic, right? We will cover this. Health monitor, okay, type of health monitor, network map, okay, F5 profile, it may be the persistent, cookies, okay, net, SNET, okay, SSL offloading, pass-through bridging, priority group activation, one connect mechanism, okay, logging also, SNMP, TCP dump, most important, CLI access, CLI versus GUI, we will see iRule, features and function, HA,
Yeah.
troubleshooting, upgrade, migration. So this we will
Okay.
cover, right? So Parth, if you can help, I think someone have the question. So I forgot the name. Okay, so this we will cover, and so we have this. So we have different type of lessons, right? subscription based lab license. So as per your requirement, like we need to talk to F5, that okay, this is the requirement, so that they can provide the license to you.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Let me see if we can find any the appropriate documents. So this type of license, good, best. But better we can talk to F5 and we can discuss our requirement with them, so that they can provide the license according to. But we have these options. Okay. So for today, we are just covering this one. But yeah, from tomorrow, we will start our the course with step by step. Okay. So we will discuss everything, and we will cover everything in the detail. And what we will do, first of all we will cover theory, and for example we covered one topic as a theory, and after that we will do that practical, and after that we will take the question and answer, so that if anyone have any issue during the practical or in the lab, we can say, so we can fix it.
Got it.
Right. So I think we are good. So Parth, are you there? I think Parth is not there.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yes.
So okay, so I'm just what we can say, I'm stopping the recording,
Okay.
and you can, okay.
All members are giving give your mobile number. We will share the code.
Your voice is breaking, but I don't know
Arvind,
it's to
please,
me only or for everyone.
Me
Arvind, please
also.
ask for he asked for to make a group for those who have joined already joined
Okay.
here.
So yeah, so Parth, hello.
Arvind, the
Hello.
course, Arvind,
Mm-hmm.